Okay, bunch more random photos. So, this is myself, Ogre, and Ryan, and this would be the band Humongous. So it was right before I moved to Albuquerque, and I have an old Celtic Frost t-shirt on. I think I might have shown you guys this photo before, but I don't remember. I like this photo though. Here is our punk rock dog Simon growing up. These are very random pictures, you guys. So this is me and my duck. So I was probably about 11, 12, something like that. Sorry, look at my hair. That's too funny. Metal. And my duck. Too funny, man. There I am. Look at that, I buttoned my shirt wrong. It's like some old abandoned car back there. That's weird. I think it's a car, yeah. Huh. That's funny. So that was, what's the date on that? Let's see. Fuck, I can't read it. Hold on. '73. So I was 5 or something? I don't know. Or I guess I'd be 4. So this is this little car that Dad, I know this probably isn't going to be very entertaining for you guys, so some of you guys will probably just turn this off. I understand. But there's a lot of different photos in here. Some interesting stuff. It's a little car I got for my birthday one year. Got stolen. Boo. There I am in San Diego, skating down Grandma's driveway. It's probably 12-ish, something like that. Hadn't quite found punk rock yet. And the bonsai skateboard. Here I am in my little cowboy uniform. It's kind of funny. In 1973. Oh, this is my brother and Dad putting together that car that was stolen. A toy car. Yeah, I mean, somebody... It was not even a big city, you know. We lived in a small city, and somebody stole... we just left it... They would have had to come up into our driveway and take it and steal it. And someone did. So this is right where my cousins live, in a place called Joseph, Oregon, and this is the very corner, the northeastern corner is a little place called Joseph, and it literally is like, I mean, this is like right at their house, you know. Their view is insane. That's their view. It's amazing. And they still live there. Well, my aunt lives there with, I think, one of my cousins. Now, there's Bruce and myself going on a hike with Dad, and Dad actually videotaped, so we have some 8mm from that trip. I remember watching the 8mm from the exact time, so that's kind of cool. I like to get that stuff developed. There's myself with the goat and Bruce. Looks like I'm biting the goat's ear, but I'm not. We're at the Washington Monument. Bruce has his Welcome to Hell t-shirt on, Venom. And I'm like 12, almost 13, something like that there. And I don't think we had found punk rock yet, but we were definitely into new wave of British heavy metal. And like Motorhead, Saxon, Venom, all those bands. That's pretty cool. It's a good picture. I think this is at Bouchard Gardens, what it's called, something like that, in Victoria. And Mom actually took this picture. We went there with Mom, I'm pretty sure. That's what this is from. There we are at Fort Rock. Bruce has a snowball. He's about to throw at Dad. It's pretty cool. I like that photo. It's a good one. So this is I have the Circle Jerks t-shirt on. Bruce has a Germs t-shirt. A friend, Aaron DiPolito, has a Pill t-shirt, and that's the Disneyland haunted house right there. And there's a wolf here. Dad took a picture of me with the. This one always puzzles me. Like, I don't know. It's interesting. Huh. We are by a lake. Well, that's a good one. So this is Mount St. Helens. Probably about 1982. About 1982, maybe 83. And we were just getting into punk rock. And I got my Saxon t-shirt on. And Bruce has his Anarchy shirt on. This was a camping trip. I had just carved Venom in this picnic table, and I got in trouble. Dad got upset. So he said it's vandalism, so we learned what vandalism was. And we were good kids. We didn't do that anymore. No more vandalism. No. Here we are. Definitely found punk rock. This is just on some trip. We're at a rest stop eating sandwiches. Look how cool Bruce looks. He's got the mirrored sunglasses. I'm juggling pumice at Mount St. Helens. It's my 6th grade picture, and I have that Saxon shirt on. Looking rock and roll. I don't know. Just walking around with a stick. That's El Capitan. Is that El Capitan or Half Dome? Sorry, at Yosemite. And there's oh, that's me on a donkey or something. Okay, that is in Albuquerque. We just got done playing a show. Got my Angry Babies t-shirt on. Blowing a kiss to my girlfriend. She broke up with me shortly after that. Okay. This is the lighthouse in Point Loma. And yeah, that's a cool photo. I like that one. This is in Placerville, and this is where we lived in the city when we were kids, but there was this cafe here with a hangman. Here, I'll get this picture too. Let's see. The Hangman's Tree. It's a historical marker now. They have this actual hanged miner above this bar here. When I was a little kid, I was scared to walk under him because I was afraid his boot was going to fall off of my head. And Bruce used to pull me under the miner and make me scream. Yeah, Bruce used to do that. Okay. This is a wild party in Albuquerque. This is like, you guys, I'm not kidding. This is like literally what our house was like probably 4 nights a week. I'm not kidding. Like, the room is actually dark right now in this photo. This flash just, you know, obviously the flash went off. But yeah, people would just bring alcohol over. We didn't have a phone. Couldn't afford it. It's too expensive. And people would just show up with beer and weed, and we'd just party like every night and have band practice. That's Damien Hopper. I'm right there. I don't remember this guy's name. There's a bunch of people there. There's another picture of me skateboarding on the bonsai skateboard. There's my pad in Albuquerque on Mesa and Silver, I think, was about where that house was. This is a picture from the highest road in the world, or I think it's in the world, or one of them. In the United States, you can drive all the way up like 14,200 feet, something like that, up Pikes. No, actually, it was Mount Evans Road. Higher than Pikes Peak, actually, in Colorado. So there's myself and Bruce walking up to the Lincoln Memorial. There's we were on a stagecoach ride. There's Mom, myself, and Bruce. And on the stagecoach ride, there was one point when the stagecoach gets robbed, you know. So there's these bandits come up behind the stagecoach, and they force the stagecoach to stop. And I had a toy knife, and this is one of those stories that Mom used to tell the story and just start cracking up. But the bandit guy, right? You know, he was like an actor or whatever. So he comes up and he like fakes it like he's robbing us, and I pull out my fake knife, and I don't remember this, but Mom used to tell the story that it scared the bandit. Like he jumped back and he thought I was like I had a real knife or something. I don't know. It's not that funny if I'm telling it, but that's what happened. So this is Human Stew We were a band in Albuquerque. I had an awesome guitar. It was a Gibson Les Paul recording. Badass guitar. I wish I still had that. This is I'm wearing my germ shirt, and this is this dummy that we made that we used to set outside on Halloween with like a tape recorder. And I think we just had it like sitting around in the house like all the time, you know, and then we put it outside on Halloween. That's Human Stew Live there in Albuquerque. Another live Human Stew. That's Nick. Human Stew. That's the Human Stew photos. I don't want to see any more of those. Another photo from inside our house in Albuquerque. One of the random party nights. This is the Load Levelers, and I'm playing drums there. We got Tim, John Wooten, Kurt Kofelt, and I think this was in San Francisco. We played a show there. Keenan was, yeah, I think Keenan was in the band, but he's not in the photo. There's Keenan, and yeah, Keenan and Kurt Kofelt. Here's a picture of Tim. This is in our kitchen in Seattle. Tim, Kurt, and John. Kurt was the main lead guitarist and songwriter in a band, speed metal band called Holy Terror. Rippin', one of my favorite metal bands. And he is currently the bass player in Zeke right now. There's the Load Leveler tour vehicle. We're in Moab. We're actually staying the night, camping out in Moab. There's inside our other tour van. Tim had like carpeted the whole inside of the van, and this carpet got so old from cigarette smoke. It's just like all like nicotine brown. That van's still running actually. Somebody bought it off Tim. Called it the Silver Bullet. There's Keenan. Another picture in Moab. We're stopped on tour. This was Machine era. I had taken acid that night. I was in bad shape. No sleep. There's Ryan with his Lame Fest t-shirt. I actually sold that. Ryan wanted me to sell that shirt for him, and I sold it on eBay a couple years ago. This was Machine. That's Mike playing guitar, Mike Truax. Another live Machine photo. This is we played with Fits of Depression in Olympia. There's Ogre. This is Mount St. Helens. I wanted to do this because the sign says "Stop, no entry, restricted area," you know. So I said, "Dad, take a picture of me walking into the restricted area." So he did. And this is Bruce and I. This is Mount St. Helens. You can see all the destruction. It's actually all grown now. I mean, there's a lot of those trees that are quite a few feet high now. But there's all these weird little frogs down there. I remember we were tripping out on that. like frogs everywhere down there. And that would have been about 1982, that last photo. And Mount St. Helens erupted in 1980. The photo... Oh, here we go. This is our family photo that we would have given to friends back then. You know, I had to get a haircut, so that's as short as I would have my hair. Dad has the conservative Republican look. Mom and Bruce looking like a true American family. Here we are in a cave. I was always what was I trying to do? Oh yeah, that's right. These stairs are really icy. These were like really icy. I mean, you had to be careful. You'd totally slip and break your deck. There's Ryan in his Lane Fest shirt again with Neil. And I don't know who took that picture. It's pretty cool with the fisheye, looks like. So Ryan was the drummer in Machine. He did like the Melvin's Nirvana Machine flyer. He's an amazing artist. Good guy. We just hung out last night, actually. There's Bruce and myself. I have a Motorhead shirt on, I think. And hanging out at Grandma's house. I'm standing in Portland, hanging out in Portland with my ex-wife. This is Mount Shasta at a rest stop. There's Grandma and Mom, and I think I'm right there, and Bruce. So me and Bruce are right there. And this is a picture of me, I think, yeah. Bruce and I. Some Bruce was 7'8", and he shrunk. No, kind of funny. He looks really, really tall there. Look at those frickin' bell bottoms, man. Damn. Gotta bring those back. Holy crap. And I must have been wading in the water or something. Funny shit. Oh, this is... Oh, you guys don't see these ones. It's Hawaii. Hawaii, Hawaii, Hawaii. Let's see. Yeah, that's it, you guys. That's all of them. Any of you that made it through that whole video, you are amazing. Because I'm sure that was long and drawn out. But some pretty good photos. I don't know, kind of funny, I guess. I know. Whatever, right? I like doing random videos. You guys who have watched my videos enough know that that's what I do. I have some bizarre ideas for videos coming up, so we'll see what happens. All right.